My name is Gina Gagliano. I'm a booth singer and a female swing on the Outsiders National Tour, and it's your lucky day because today we're doing an Instagram takeover. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Who hasn't made a debut yet in which you're excited to see a debut? Well, hi, Jonathan, who plays Chet.
Hi, Gina.
How you doing? So the question is, has anyone ever gotten hurt during the Rumble?
I don't think so. No.
No?
Never. We're perfect. We never mess up.
So never a soda boot to the eye? No? You didn't have a black eye for the opening red carpet?
No.
No, wasn't confusing real blood with fake blood?
No.
No, okay, yeah. We're perfectly safe and everyone does their jobs perfectly.
Yes.
Yes, no injuries here.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
This is me after the Rumble.
Bruh.
We have a busy two-show day on the campus because there's some other events going on, so we might not be able to leave, so I'm about to make sure I have enough food. Hi.
Go!
Can I get a skinny of the BLTA and then a original of the Rec? White bread on both. And I must have this chocolate chip cookie. I must. Goods acquired. Have I been to Potbelly every single day this week? Yeah. So much to the point where they all said to me, "Good to see you." Yeah. Call me a Dallas local. This is such a fabulous question, but unfortunately for me personally and for my cherry that I'm trying to bring to life, I think the answer is no. I don't think you're gonna see many of Gina's quirks in my version of Cherry. One of my biggest notes in rehearsal, and one of the things I struggled with the most, is to find the princess elements of her and the rest of the Soch girls and to find that queen bee energy. I found that energy extremely unrelatable for me. So it's something that I've been really working on. What I'm hoping that the audience sees from me when my Cherry debut is very much sweet, lovely, kind, calm, cool, collected, nonchalant princess. And we save the Gina quirks for backstage and behind the scenes and for takeovers like this. I'm really excited to play a character that does feel that unrelatable to me, because it is a challenge in its own. So what a great question.
Hi, I'm Ducky, I'm head of hair and makeup on the tour of The Outsiders. So if you pan over here to this box, specifically about the questions on how we travel the wigs and they don't get damaged, they'll usually be blocked just like this because the front is a lace. It is lace that we then have hair tied to. So we use bias tape to block down the front of the lace so that the lace doesn't get damaged in movement. And there are pins throughout the wig. There are back pins holding the back of the wig down. And while it travels, some of them will travel in caps like this so that the style doesn't get damaged. Otherwise, they'll just travel in sections like this, but we usually block it. So if the style doesn't call for a cap or anything like that, we usually just have the understudies who continue on like this until they actually go on.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
brother. Run, run, brother. Run, run, brother. You know just what you did. But now the time. Those boys want trouble and it's on its way. Those boys want trouble and it's on its way. Fight! Little brother. Stay gold!
And at guard 6'4" from Kentucky, welcome to DC, number 2.
Teach me how to do it.
Okay, it's time for a break.
Together to raise money for Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS. Long and
Just manifesting. I had a vocal callback today, and I feel indifferent about it. So for the last thing that I can do before I put it to rest and forget about it and leave it in their hands is come to the Jacobs and just hope and pray and manifest that this show will be my reality coming soon. And if not, I'm very proud of the work that I've done, but if it is, wouldn't that be sick? So, great. Last question of the night. Thank you so much for all of your wonderful questions. But this is my swing book. I've had this since the first day of rehearsals. And as you can see, we have got a lot of tabs going on here. And as you could probably guess, pink is Cherry, blue is Bev, green is Marsha. Orange up here is my booth tracking sheet. Actually, all of the vocal tracking sheets, because each part sings a different vocal part. And we've got purple in there for notes, and I ran out of tabs eventually, so I've just kind of been free writing now. But everything is color coordinated. We have all of the scenes written down. We've got, let me show you like a proper tracking moment. I'm in like the midst of all my cherry sheens. This is what Bev's drive-in looks like. And so a lot of people have iPads. I did it old school, and now it all lives up here. Thank you very much. What can I say? Did I deliver or what? Thank you all so much for joining my Instagram takeover today. I literally had a blast doing it. I hope you enjoyed all of the fun little edits. I had so much fun making them. I hope they made you giggle as much as they made me giggle when I was making them in the booth today. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see a little bit more of me. My name is Gina Gagliano. I am your resident female booth singer and female swing on the Outsiders National Tour. Make sure if you're not already following the Outsiders Instagram and TikTok, do so right now. And while you're at it, buy a ticket to the show. Buy a ticket to the tour when it comes to a city near you, or buy tickets for Broadway. And other than that, what else do I have to tell you? There's one really important phrase that we say that I have to... Stay gold!